A very good happy Tuesday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community and beyond. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather forecast, courtesy of none other than On Target. Had that front that blew through here throughout the overnight that has resulted in a few of those pop-up showers, a few rumbles of thunder we had to deal with late yesterday afternoon into yesterday evening, but the vast majority of us got out of that unscathed. You'll take a look here. We have got this front that's going to continue to meander off down to the south and east. That's taking the back edge of the cloud deck along with it. Folks, we're going to have loads of sunshine to take in today, but it's going to be much cooler thanks to northwesterly winds coming in here behind that passing front. Getting a look across the region, we will kick things off overlooking the Skycam Lovers Lane Soccer Complex right here off of Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can see the cloud cover clearing out over in that direction, and a similar scenario unfolding up in Brownsville. The Reed Dostie House Skycam overlooking bustling Brownsville there this morning. Got some of the cloud cover that's still present, but that's going to clear out of here, allowing for rays of sunshine to take over. Temperatures are hanging out. It's not too shabby out there early this morning. We're looking at readings located anywhere between the low and mid 50s region-wide. Temperature's not going to be budging too much as we work throughout the day thanks to those northwesterly winds. We're going to be pegging highs right there around the 60-degree mark as we work into the peak heating of this afternoon. Getting a look at the big picture and what's going to be unfolding, first and foremost here in the short term, we have got the winds to deal with here across the region. You will note here as we work throughout the day, out of the north and west, these winds will be of the magnitude, I think that's overdoing it a little bit, 15 to 25, at times perhaps 30 miles an hour. So there's definitely going to be a chill in the air as we work throughout the entirety of today. Finally get some settlement going on as we work into this evening and throughout the overnight, with the pressure gradient subsiding and thus the wind speeds will be subsiding as well. Looking at the temperature department, we roll on throughout today. We're going to fall a few degrees as we work over the course of the next hour or so. Then we're going to rebound right to around the 60-degree mark right during the mid-afternoon hours. Then we're going to see those lows tank back down. We'll be down to the 40s by the time we go into the early morning hours of our Wednesday. Dare I say it, a few of us might even slide down into the upper 30s. After this little weather maker gets out of here where we see what's lingering and left over of the cold front, it slices down to the south and east, and high pressure sitting up right here, folks, is what's going to keep those winds out of the north as we work throughout the day. As you'll note, as we work throughout the overnight and then we get into our Wednesday and our Thursday, we have got this area of high pressure that's going to nudge to our east. Clockwise flow going to be bringing winds out of the south. That's going to be bringing a return of the warmer temperatures. Not only that, you will note right here in the Thursday time frame, this developing area of low pressure will have a warm front extending down where you see this reflectivity blossoming in the form of showers and storms. That warm front's going to press north over the region, might bring a stray shower or two to the area on Thursday, with the vast majority of us, though, remaining bone dry. This is going to set up shop for our next weather maker that's going to hold off until we get into the weekend. We're going to get a surge of warm air in here as we work into our Friday and Saturday, with highs skyrocketing up to near the 80-degree mark during the afternoon. We're going to be keeping our eyes on this one as we could see the development with this cold front setting right up to our north and west. Some waves of showers and storms working across the region as we progress throughout the weekend. Now, we should be dry throughout the day on Friday, but beginning Friday night, might get a few showers in here. And then we work into Saturday. We're going to keep eyes on Saturday afternoon and evening because some models are portraying some strong storms that could be developing right along into the south and east of that cold front. That remains to be seen, but there is actually a conditional severe weather risk for us to keep an eye on in the Saturday afternoon on into the Saturday evening time frame. Here we are getting into Saturday morning, then we work into the afternoon and evening, and you can see some of those robust sails blossoming just south of the Ohio River where that cold front's going to be. That'll be worth keeping close eyes on. And then that front just kind of sets up before lifting back to the north as a warm front on Sunday, keeping continued shower and storm chances in the fold. And then we work into Sunday night into Monday, and the associated low pressure system with that warm front is going to be well to our north, bringing yet another cold front through the region Sunday night into Monday morning. Then we get another weather maker right there on its heels in the Tuesday night on into Wednesday time frame. And folks, we're going to continue to see an active pattern that's going to continue to impact the region. Here we are looking again a week from Saturday, more rounds of showers, potentially strong storms, and then that continues on into next weekend as well. Folks, if this pattern holds strong, we could be looking at quite possibly the wettest April on record. We're getting very, very close to those values, and it's not going to take too much. And if any of these weather makers come to fruition, we could definitely be in line for that. Rolling back here and talking about the short term, we're looking as we approach the start of the weekend. The Storm Prediction Center has already labeled out the opportunity at a severe weather risk during the afternoon and evening. Again, nothing overly impressive at this point, but with us being 4 to 5 days out, going to be worth keeping note of. Don't want to ruin any weekend plans. Don't shoot the messenger. It is what it is. We'll see how this sucker evolves here over the upcoming days and how guidance handles it as well. Seeing a bit more on the rainfall front as we include next Monday into Tuesday's weather maker into this scenario as well. Could be looking at anywhere from a ½ inch to just over an inch of precipitation here over the next 7 days. Even more to come as we work throughout the remaining time of the month of April. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast. We've got sunny skies today, but those brisk northwest winds going to hold highs right around either side of the 60-degree mark. Upper 30s, lower 40s throughout the overnight. Mid-60s Wednesday, near 70 on Thursday, and then the warm front lives to our north and really throttles that heat and humidity up into our vicinity. Friday all the way through the weekend, pegging highs right around the 80-degree mark. Rain chances arrive as early as late Friday afternoon into Friday night, and then, in particular, Saturday afternoon and evening for strong and severe storm chances, with those chances for the wet stuff continuing all the way through the end of the weekend. It's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning weather and night forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic